The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, which we also call UNESCO, is a specialized agency of the United Nations. The aim of the organization is to promote world peace and security through international cooperation in culture, education, arts, and science. UNESCO's mission is to build a culture of peace, eradication of poverty, sustainable development, and intercultural dialogues through educational activities. The organization was established in the 16th of November 1945 in London. The founding countries of UNESCO are India, United States, China, France, Turkey, Brazil and other countries. At present UNESCO have 195 members and 8 associate members. The organization is governed by the General Conference and Executive Board of the UNESCO. For promoting cultural heritage and harmony, UNESCO designated World Heritage Sites. Sites having cultural, historical and natural heritage or other form of significance are included as World Heritage Sites list from time to time. Currently, there are 1121 monuments listed in the UNESCO sites across 167 countries. Italy is the country which has the largest number of World Heritage Sites in the world. At present, total World Heritage Site of Italy counts at 58 numbers of locations. Here in this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 most beautiful UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the world. Number 10. Well, number 10 in this list is Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Angkor Wat is a temple complex in Cambodia and it is the largest religious monument in the world. Angkor is one of the major archaeological sites in Southeast Asia. The site stretches over 400 square kilometers including forested areas, and it is also home to magnificent remains of different capitals of the Khmer Empire. Angkor was the center of the Khmer kingdom. We can still find some of the impressive monuments, several different ancient urban plans, and large water reservoirs of the Khmer kingdom on the site of Angkor. The site also has big temples such as Angkor Wat, the Bayan Priya Khan, and Ta Prohm. These temples are closely linked to the geographical context of the Khmer kingdom and also they have their own symbolic significance. Number 9. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, which is also considered to be one of the 7 wonders of the natural world, is located in the Coral Sea, on Australia's northeastern coast. The Great Barrier Reef stretches more than 2,300 kilometers alongside the state of Queensland's coastline. The reef begins at the tip of the Cape York Peninsula in the north and extends down to Bundaberg in the south. The reef contains 400 types of coral, 1,500 species of fish and 4,000 types of mollusks. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest collection of coral reefs. The Great Barrier Reef has importance as a UNESCO World Heritage Site as it holds great scientific interest in some of the endangered species like dugong, which is also called sea cow, and the large green turtle. The Great Barrier Reef is one of the most beautiful UNESCO World Heritage Sites for its diverse marine wonderland and largest living structure on the earth. The site comprises beautifully mesmerizing coral reefs, unspoiled islands, and sandy coral cays, and it provides a protective environment for thousands of sea creatures. Number 8. Easter Island, Chilean. Easter Island, which is also known as Rupa Nui in the native language, is a Chilean territory located on a remote volcanic island in Polynesia. The island is famed as an archaeological site. The island is home to nearly 900 monumental statues called moai, built by the inhabitants of the island during the 13th to 16th centuries. The oversized headed human-like figures carved from stone can be found in every part of the island. Easter Island is famous for these stone statues of human figures which were probably carved to commemorate important ancestors of the island. Researchers from different countries visit the island to study the uniqueness and purpose of the stone statues. Researchers have discovered so far that the moai statues were deliberately placed near the freshwater lakes. The researchers believe that the Rupa Nui people placed the statues near the lakes to indicate that fresh water was nearby, as well as they assert territorial control over certain bodies of water. Number 7. Iguazu National Park, Brazil and Argentina. Stitching from the Misiones province in the northeastern tip of Argentina to the Brazilian state of Paraná to the north, the Iguazu National Park is one of the most stunning natural sites with its massive waterfalls. The Iguazu National Park, along with its sister park Agacu in Brazil, is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. At the heart of the site, one can find some 80 meters high and 2,700 meters in diameter semicircular waterfall, which is visually and acoustically the most stunning natural waterfall in the world. The large waterfall and the surrounding park are mostly covered with clouds of spray that permanently soak the river island and nearby riverine forests. The extremely humid microclimate of the island favors lush and dense subtropical vegetation harboring diverse fauna. The surrounding rainforest has over 2,000 species of vascular plants, and it is the home to the typical wildlife of giant anteaters, hula monkeys, ocelots, jaguars, and caimans. In addition to this, the neighboring property of the site constitutes a significant remnant of the Atlantic forest, which is one of the threatened global conservation priorities. Number 6. Machu Picchu, Peru. The site of Machu Picchu is recognized for its outstanding mixed cultural and natural values, which cover 32,592 hectares of mountain slopes, mountain peaks, and valleys. The UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to the spectacular archaeological monument of La Ciudadela, situated at more than 2,400 meters above sea level. The region is embedded within a dramatic landscape at the meeting points between the Peruvian Andes and Amazon basin. The historic sanctuary of the site is among the greatest artistic, architectural, and most significant tangible legacies of the Inca civilization. Most of the monuments on the site were built in the 15th century. When the Inca Empire was conquered by the Spaniards in the 16th century, the site of Machu Picchu was kept abandoned. It was not until 1911 that the archaeological complex was made known to the world. The city of Machu Picchu was divided into lower and upper parts to separate the farming area from residential complexes. Approximately 200 structures are found at the site that makes up the outstanding religious, ceremonial, astronomical, and agricultural center of the region. Many of Machu Picchu's mysteries still remain unresolved. Researchers are still trying to find out the exact role it may play in the Inca Empire's sophisticated understanding of astronomy and domestication of wild plant species. Number 5. Hampi, India. Hampi is an ancient village located in the South Indian state of Karnataka. The site of Hampi comprises the remnants of the capital city of Vijayanagara Empire, from the 14th century CE to the 16th century CE. The property is spread on an area of 4,187 hectares of land situated in the Tungabhadra basin of the Bellary district of central Karnataka. The site of Hampi is dominated by the river Tungabhadra, craggy hill ranges, and open plains with widespread physical remains of ancient monuments. The varied urban and ancient sacred systems in the site are evident from the more than 1,600 surviving remains of forts, riverside features, and royal and sacred complexes including temples, shrines, pillared halls, mandapas, and memorial structures. The site also has remains of gateways, defense checkposts, stables, and water structures. Most of the structures at Hampi were constructed from local granite, burnt bricks, and lime mortar. Number 4. Petra, Jordan. The rock-cut capital city of the Nabateans came into existence during the Hellenistic and Roman eras. The city is situated between the Red Sea and the Dead Sea and uninhabited since prehistoric times. The site was treated as a major caravan center for the incense of Arabia, the silks of China, and spices of India. The city of Petra acts as a crossroad between Arabia, Egypt, and Syria Phoenicia. The city is half built and half carved in rock and is surrounded by mountains riddled with passages and gorges. It is famous for its rock-cut architecture and water conduit system. The city is also known as the Rose City because of the color of the stone from which it is carved. UNESCO recognized the site as World Heritage Site in 1985, and it is described by UNESCO as one of the most precious cultural properties of man's cultural heritage. The vast extent of the elaborate tomb and temple structure, religious high places, the remnant channels, tunnels, and diversion dams create an outstanding universal value of Petra city. These channels and tunnels of the Petra site are connected with a vast network of cisterns and reservoirs that control and conserve seasonal rains in the region. The site represents a unique artistic achievement and an understanding of the architectural ensemble of the 1st centuries BC to AD. Number 3. Rio de Janeiro. The city of Rio de Janeiro lies between Guanabara Bay and the Atlantic Ocean in the narrow strip of the alluvial plain. The city is shaped by the interaction with mountains and the sea. The exceptional dramatic landscape of Rio de Janeiro is punctured by a series of forested mountains that tower over the city. The urban landscape of the city is influenced by significant historical events and diversity of culture. It is perceived to be of great beauty and is celebrated in its arts, through paintings and poetry in particular. The site of the city, which is recognized as a World Heritage Site, comprises all key natural and structural elements, which contained and inspired the development of the city. The boundary of the city includes all the best viewpoints to appreciate nature. Located in the city of Rio, the statue of Jesus towers 2,340 feet above sea level. The height of the statue is 98 feet, and the outstretched arms reach 92 feet horizontally. The statue is the 4th largest statue of Jesus Christ in the world and the largest Art Deco-style sculpture on the planet. In 2007, the statue was recognized as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. The idea to build the massive statue of Jesus Christ was first proposed by a local priest in the 1850s to place a Christian monument on the top of Mount Corcovado. But his proposal was scrapped by Princess Isabel, the daughter of Emperor Pedro II, and Princess Regent of Brazil, because Brazil was declared independent in 1889. Later, local engineer Ato da Silva Costa and artist Carlos Oswald designed the statue, and French sculptor Paul Landowski created the work. Number 2. Acropolis of Athens, Greece. The Acropolis of Athens is the best known acropolis in the world. It is the most striking and complete ancient monument complex that is still in existence in Greece. The monument was dedicated to the goddess Athena, and over the centuries the monument served as a home to kings, a citadel, a mythical home to the gods, a religious center, and a tourist attraction. The monument complex stands still after massive earthquakes and vandalism, and it reminds us of the rich history of the Kingdom of Greece. The site is situated on a hill of average height that rises in the basin of Athens. The Acropolis of Athens is home to many archaeological important sites. The most famous among these sites is the Parthenon, which is a temple dedicated to the Greek goddess. The temple and the surrounding neighborhood were built out of Doric limestone between 570 to 550 BCE. The Acropolis wasn't built for people to live in, rather it was built for religious and political significance. Around some 8,000 years ago, Neolithic people inhabited the site, which is later known as Acropolis. Number 1. Taj Mahal, Agra. Located on the right bank of Yamuna River, the Taj Mahal is located in a vast Mughal garden, which encompasses nearly 17 hectares of land. The monument is situated in the Agra district of India, state of Uttar Pradesh. The Taj Mahal was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his late wife Mumtaz Mahal. The construction of the monument started in 1632 AD, the building process was completed in 1648 AD. The Taj Mahal complex initially consists of a mosque, a guest house, and the main gateway on the south. Later, the outer courtyard and its cloisters were added to the complex in 1653 AD. The Taj Mahal is considered the most beautiful World Heritage Site for its greatest architectural achievement in Indo-Islamic architecture. The Taj Mahal has its architectonic beauty with a rhythmic combination of solids and voids, concave and convex, and light shadows. The arches and domes of Taj Mahal further increase the aesthetic aspect of the site. The color combination of lush greenscape, reddish pathway, and blue sky over it showcases the monument in ever-changing tints and moods. The relief work in marble and inlay with precious and semi-precious stones make it a monument apart. Hope the video was informative. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more related videos.